Chloe DeWinter from Pilates with GoClo. Welcome to Good Moves with Well+Good. Today I'm going to take you through a Pilates workout using a set of sliders and a resistance band to try and mimic some of the work that we do on the reformer. I know it's been a long time since some of us have seen the reformer, so I wanted to give you a little bit of a taste of some of that work that we do. Let's get started. So to start, come onto your back. We're going to take just the resistance band and step your feet into it and bring it up so it's just above your knees. So you want it like 1 or 2 inches above the knees, around those thighs, and then come and lay all the way down onto your back. We're going to start by getting those glutes nice and toasty. So feet are going to be flat down onto the mat. Really press them down and just reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Like reach the fingers up nice and high. Now, feet flat, press down into the heels, the toes, the balls of the feet, and push the knees out slightly so that you feel a bit of resistance in on the band. We're going to start with 10 bridges, nice and simple. Squeeze your butt, press through the feet, lift your hips up, and then drop your hips straight back down. So we exhale, lift, we inhale to lower. And I want you to try and keep resistance on the band the whole time here. So you're feeling the work, the activation through the outsides of the hips, and therefore we're encouraging more muscle activation through our glute muscles. We want our glutes to be firing here. Our glutes are a really powerful muscle that extends our hips, and I want you to think about that muscle lifting you up into the bridge. Keep it going. We're here for another 3 and 2. On the next one, lift up. Hold it up there. Now really tuck your tailbone under here. So no booty sticking out for this one. Tuck it under, connect the rib cage down and in. You're going to push the knees out into the band. So spiral the thighs out and then bring the knees back in. So we push out and in. And depending on the resistance of your band, you might be able to go a little bit further. But if you've got a really tight resistance band, it won't feel like you can get as far, but that's okay. You can also allow the feet to roll to the outer edges here. And if you want more support, you can drop the elbows down in towards the mat beside you. Really scoop that tailbone under. The head is relaxed down. You should feel that the glute muscles, those butt muscles, getting very toasty right about now. We're here for 3 and 2. Last one like that. Hold it there. All right, make sure your feet are nice and close to your butt. You might need to walk them in a little bit for this one. We're going to lift the heels and roll to the balls of the feet and then lower the heels back down. But as we lift the heels, I want you to push those knees out into the band. And as you lower the heels, you bring the knees back in slightly. So exhale, lift the heels, push out into the band. Inhale, lower the heels, release that tension. Good. Head and neck relax down. Lift right up onto the toes, right up onto the balls of those feet. You can always take breaks if you need. Listen to your body. That's always the most important part, is listen to your body. Tune into whatever you need. Shoulders are relaxed. For 3, for 2, on the next one, just lift the heels, hold it up there. Okay, now just the left knee is going to push out and in, out and in. So the right one is stabilizing. If you can keep the heels lifted, keep them lifted. Stay right up on the toes. Pull those abdominals in. And now just to the right, just the right knee opens out and in. Try and keep the pelvis really steady and level here. You should feel those glute muscles. They should be awake by now. Good. And now we do both of them together. Spiral both knees out, press both thighs out into the band, bring it in. So you can keep the heels lifted, and now do that a little bit quicker. Don't allow the pelvis to lift and drop. Just keep it going, Little pulses out and out and out. Keep going and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way on down. Hopefully those legs are warm. Kick the legs up to the ceiling. Just grab onto the backs of the thighs and flex and point through your feet. Give those legs a little bit of a stretch out. All right, bend the knees in. You're going to take the band and slide it down so it's on your feet. So it comes around your feet, so the soles of your feet. Good, and then once it's there, we're gonna come into a bit of abdominal work next. So bring the knees into your chest for a moment. Set yourself up, head and neck nice and relaxed. Release the legs to tabletop. Good, push out into the band slightly. So the feet are in line with the hips, the knees are in line with the hips, and we've got tension on the band. You're gonna take the hands behind the back of the head and interlace your fingers with the thumbs pointing down the back of the neck. Curl your head and your chest up nice and tall. Push the legs out into the band and then lower the head and the chest down. We're gonna exhale to curl. We're gonna inhale to lower. And as you curl, think about the middle of your chest, your sternum, reaching to those knees, reaching towards those thighs as you curl up. But try and keep your neutral spine. So keeping just that little bit of space between your low back and the mat. Keep that there. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, melt it down. Good. On the next one, you're going to lift up, hold it up there. Now the left leg is going to shoot away from you. You're going to kick it away. The right leg stays at tabletop, and then you're going to bend it back in. Exhale, kick away. Inhale, bend it in. See if you can keep tension on the band by really pressing the feet out as you come back into tabletop. Try and keep that right knee above the hip. Really push into that resistance. Feel those abdominals work. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. That's it. We're going to add a twist now. As you kick out that left leg, you're going to twist up and over to the right and then come back to the center. Same side. And center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Keep it going. Stay with it. Think about lifting up and across, like your left shoulder is reaching to the outside of that right thigh. Keep that control, stay with it. Last two. Oh yeah, last one. Make it a good one. Come to the center and relax down, knees into your chest. Give yourself a little shake out from side to side, and we're gonna do that on the other side. Release those legs. Release the legs back up to tabletop, hands behind the back of the head, interlace the fingers. We curl up. This time the right leg's gonna kick away. And it's gonna bend back in. Exhale, kick. Inhale to bend. Stay in that deep curl. As the leg extends, see if you can find a deeper connection into your core. So as the leg extends, your abdominals draw in. Good, making sure you keep the opposite leg at tabletop. Good, really push into that resistance. That pull and push with the legs is gonna get you deeper into that core. If you need to drop the head down, you can always do that. Good, one more like that, and now we're gonna add a rotation. As we extend the leg out, we twist up and over to the left, we come to the center. Exhale, lift up and twist. Inhale, center. Now think about both shoulders lifting up off the mat as you do this. Think about reaching your right elbow up and across to the opposite side, that opposite thigh. Press the feet out. Last two. Last one here, up and across, and then bring it in. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. All right, from here, you can take that band off and rock yourself up onto your knees. From here, we're going to use the band to get into our shoulders a little bit. So take the band around your hands. Your thumbs are going to come out of it and plug your elbows in. Now see if you can come and sit back onto your toes like that so they're curled under, so you get a bit of a stretch through those feet. If that's too much, you can just untuck the toes. Pull the elbows in beside you. Roll the shoulders up and back, chest open, and with the elbows in, you're going to push the hands out into the band and come back in. Now, I'm using quite a strong resistance band here, so you can't see very much movement. And for some of us, you might be using a band that you won't see any movement, but that's okay. You're still feeling the work in the shoulders. We're effectively doing this motion, but with the resistance. Keep the elbows tucked in close to your body. Keep the chest open. Think heart open, heart forward. Breathing into it. That's it for 3 and 2. One more like that. All right, you're going to keep a bit of resistance on, but take it in towards your chest. We're going to reach the arms forward, come up onto the knees as you reach forward, and then bring the elbows back in. So we exhale. We inhale to come in. Keep the elbows close to the body. Think about the heart opening and shining forward. So we sit back, we come forward. So you're sort of sitting back to those heels each time. Good. On the next one, lift up, hold it up there. We're going to lift the arms just a little bit higher than the shoulders. You're going to sit the hips back, stick your butt back as the arms lower, and then reach the arms forward as you lift. So it's almost like you're doing a squat, a kneeling squat on your knees. You sit those hips back and then lift the chest, come forward. Push out into the band a little bit more. Get those shoulders working. Good. On the next one, we lift up. Hold it up there. Roll the shoulders back. Just pulse the hands out. Use that resistance. Little tiny pulses. We're here for 10, 9, 8, for 7. Open the chest for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. All right. And then come on up to stand. You can drop this band down. You're going to take your sliders. Now, if you don't have sliders, remember you can use like a dishcloth or just a sock really underneath your foot. But if you've got sliders, you're going to take one on either side of your mat and come on up to stand. Now, let's come to the left side of the mat first. The left foot, the ball of the foot is going to come onto the slider and your right foot's going to come onto the mat so it's flat. Your right foot is pointing straight out in front of you. We're going to kick the left foot back behind. Roll the chest, the shoulders open and stand nice and tall. Now think about plugging your right hip back and your left hip forward here. We're going to come into a lunge. You're going to swing those arms forward. You're going to hinge the body forward, bend into that right knee and then come up nice and tall up at the top. So we inhale. We hinge the body forward, reach those arms forward in front of you. We exhale to lift it up. Good. Think about really sitting those hips back. Good. Think about spiraling your right knee out just slightly so that it tracks out over your second and third toe. And find that connection. Think quad, hamstring, glute, all of those muscles working. Think about using those glutes that we just fired up when we were doing all those bridges. I definitely feel mine working and helping stabilize me better here. All right, on the next one, we're going to go down. We're going to hold it down there. Hinge the chest forward, swing the arms up towards your ears, and then just swing the arms back behind. Nothing else moves. Exhale, arms swing up. Inhale, take the arms back. Pull that right hip back a little bit more. Lift and open through the chest and through the shoulders. Get a little bit of energy in through those fingertips all the way. Shoot it out. Lift the chest. Think about your postural muscles. Roll the shoulders open. Last 2. Last one like that. All right, you're going to take your hands to your hips. We're going to shift all the way into that right foot. Shift it forward a little bit more. We're going to slide the left leg in. Now we're going to stay nice and low. Slide that left leg back. Slide it in. Nothing else moves. Exhale, slide it back. Inhale, bring it in. Can you shift those hips back a little bit more? Can you roll the chest open a little bit more? Maybe hinge forward even just a tiny bit more. That's it. Good. Working into those glutes. All right. Same control. We're going to speed it up now. We're going to add the arms like we're going for a run. As that left leg goes back, the left arm's going to go forward and then you're going to swap. Now, same control. Just speed it up a little bit. Good. Really swing those arms. We're going for a run, a Pilates run. Breathe through it. Light through the toes of that right foot. Can you get a little bit lower? Keep it going. That's it. Stay with it for 3, for 2, Last one, bring it in, stand it up. Give it a shake out. All right, we're gonna come straight into the other side. So come on over. This time your left foot is on the mat, your right foot's gonna come onto that slider. So toes down onto that disc, heel is lifted. We square the pelvis off, so we're pointing straight ahead. Square it off. We kick the right leg back behind, but we roll the right hip forward and we plug the left hip back. Hands down by your side, keep the chest open. We're gonna come into our lunges to start. We hinge the body forward as we slide back. We press into the left heel and we come up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Reach those fingers forward in front of you. Good. Allow your body to fold forward at the chest. Fold the body forward. Reach the arms out in front of you. Good. Keep it going. Heavy into the heel of that front foot. Think about spiraling the left knee out just slightly. All right, on the next one, we're gonna go back. We're gonna hold it back there from here. We swing the arms back behind, hinge forward a little bit more, and then the arms swing all the way up to the ears. Inhale, swing back. Exhale, swing the arms up. Really swing those arms. Get a little bit more energy. Again, into those fingers. Reach it up. Let it go. Can you spiral the left knee out a little bit more? Hinge the body forward just a little bit more. Keep it going. Ribs draw in. Last two. Last one like that. All right, we take the hands to the hips. We come into our scooter. We shift all the weight now into that left leg. We slide the right foot in. We slide it back with control. Inhale, slide it in. Exhale, press it back. Open the chest a little bit more. Can you get a little bit lower? Stick that butt out a little bit more. Can you pull the ribs in? Pull those abdominals in. Think about finding that connection with all of those muscles. Good. All right, on the next one, bring it in. We're going to bring in those arms. Next time the right leg goes back, the right arm comes forward. We're going for a run. Swap the arms as you bring it in. Can we speed it up a little bit like what we did on the other side? Same control, but just a little bit more speed. Really getting those muscles working and keep it going. Stay with it, stay with it. We're almost there. Good. Last two, last one. Bring it in and stand it up. Give that leg a shake out. Whew. All right. From here, we're going to come down into a bit of plank work. So we're going to fold the mat over to create a bit of space. All right, so come to the back of your mat and just fold it over in half. So you get a bit of space behind your body. And then you're going to slide that band out of the way. I'll kick it. Bring the balls of your feet onto those sliders and then come down onto your knees. Now your hands are going to come onto the mat about as wide as the mat. Now I want you to really lift through your chest. Lift through the shoulders. You're going to slide one leg back, slide the other leg back and find yourself in a plank. Now lift through the chest, open the heart forward. If you need to do this on your forearms, you can always do that. You're going to pull your left knee into your left elbow, slide it back, and then pull your right knee into your right elbow and slide it back. Exhale. Inhale, slide back. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, slide back. And then keep that going. Really light in the foot that's sliding in. So you want to be really light, keeping control. Lift the back of the neck up. Like imagine you're imprinting the back of the neck onto the ceiling. Feel the legs slide and glide underneath your body. Use the breath. One more on each side. And then jump those feet in and give it a little shake out. All right, next one here. We'll give the wrists a bit of a break. We're going to drop down into the elbows. You're going to drop your elbows down, hands together like a prayer position, all the way down. And then we're going to press those legs out into a plank. All right, from here, start with them. Click together. You're going to swing your left leg out to the side. Open it as wide as it'll go. And then bring them together. Click them together. And then the other side. Swing it out. Click together. So we inhale, open. Exhale in. Inhale, open. Exhale in. And it feels a little bit more satisfying if you actually get that little click together. So I encourage you to do it. Can you press the hands together and lift through your chest a little bit more? Good. Shine that heart forward. Keep it going. Let's go. One more. Each side. And then just bring those knees in. Woo, and shake it out again. Shake out those shoulders. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls. Just take the head from side to side. All right. Last one here. We're going to do everybody's favorite reformer exercise. It's a pike. All right. Hands come down. Up on those hands, lift through the chest. We're going to slide those feet back, meet in a plank. Now bring the legs nice and close together here. You're going to use those abdominals, use them and drag those legs in. Only about halfway. Lift those hips up nice and high. Keep the weight in the hands though, and then open back out into a plank. There you go. We're doing a pike. Exhale, lift those hips. Drag those feet in. Good. Inhale to open out. Use the exhale to lift those hips. Make sure you keep weight in the hands and you don't just shift all the way back into those feet. Good. Really use the breath and really fold the body. Allow it to round and fold forward as you lift those hips up. And open. Stay with it. Last 3. Last 2. Okay, last one. You're going to lift up, hold it up there, shift the weight back into the feet, walk the hands back and drop the heels down. Allow your body to fold forward. Take one breath and then we're going to roll up. Little bend in the knees, round the body all the way on up. All right, sliders out the way. You can unfold your mat. Our last one here. We're going to grab that band again and step back into it so it comes above the knees. And then take yourself over to the side of your mat, okay? Hold it there. Open your feet out nice and wide so you got lots of tension on the band. Hands to your hips. Nice and tall through the body, tall through the spine. We're gonna sit the hips back into about a half squat. Think like small squat. Butt back, chest lifted and open. Now look down at your feet. See how far away from each other they are. They're not allowed to come any closer than they are right in this moment, okay? So you're gonna take a little tiny step out to the side and a teeny step back in. And then you're gonna keep going all the way to the other end of your mat. And then you're gonna go back the other way. Little soft plants of those feet, like you're gently placing the foot down. And then we wanna try and avoid any like penguin motion through the upper body. Although I love penguins. Try and keep your core really strong and feel the movement coming just from the legs, just from those hips. Good. Still core muscles are engaged. Keep that core tight. Stay low and stay with it. Now you can do this with quite a heavy band. You'll feel it. If you've only got light ones, you can also double them over. If you've got a long one, you can tighten a knot around your knees. Keep it going, keep it going. All right, wherever you are, right in this moment, stop. Get a little bit lower, and then I want you to push the knees out into the band, like what we did at the very start with our bridges. Now you can allow the feet to roll if that feels good. You can pivot on the heels. Whatever feels good, just push those knees out. It's like a funky, weird dance move that we're doing. Good for 3, for 2, stay low, keep going, crab walks. We're gonna go one more set of those. Placing the foot down nice and softly. Working to opposite sides of your mat. Breathe through it, stay with it. We're almost there, right? Wherever you are. Right now we stop. This time, push the knees out. We're just gonna pulse down. Now, as you pulse down, think about your butt being pulled back behind you. We are almost there. Stay with it. Pulse it down. Keep it going. Stay with it. We're almost there. Can you get a little bit lower? Can you keep going? Breathe through it. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up, and you are all done. You can take that band off. Whew, good job, everybody. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you are like me and you're really missing the reformer, this workout is a great way to get in that strength work from home. Don't forget to subscribe to Well and Good.